Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion, play Slay the Spire. We're gonna avenge our many embarrassing defeats on Ascension 3, which is a little embarrassing in and of itself. Here, I like random rare. Oh, baby. Who doesn't like a diva form? It was devil form, actually, sir. We've warned you about this myriad times in the past. First off, you're correct. Secondly, I think I've made one fatal mistake right now. Not on this fight, but on this floor. You're so lucky, dude. You're so freaking lucky. My fatal mistake on this floor is I didn't look to see if I'm going on an elite rich path. I don't really like any of these that much, to be honest. Although, that could work pretty well if we're in Wrath form, so I'll take it. I think we should, with Diva form, work to do as many fights as possible. It's kind of the same principle. You have 21. 9 plus 16. That is enough. It's the same principle for me as when you get like lesson learned. We have a card that I think is insanely great. I have to take this just for galaxy brain images. We definitely want to draw 2 cards. I'm just going to play that without even entering our other stance. We needed more block. Thankfully, we got it. Yeah, basically, we have a card that is, like, so, in my opinion at least, unbelievably good related to most of the enemies we're going to be fighting at this present moment, elites included, that I really think is, like, an insanely wise idea. There's no point in even playing these. I'm just going to save this for when we actually have Wrath, because I forgot it has a Retain. There you go. We don't need that much block right now. I don't know, man. Maybe I do want Worship, actually, so that, you know, we're protecting ourselves with Diva form. We got a pretty good chance to get to triple damage more easily, I suppose. It's a very good combination of events we just picked up there. Anyway, I think the time is right for us to strike, is basically what I'm getting at, what I'm saying, and all that. Now, these guys, I'm not gonna say they're the worst for me, but we probably do still want to, you know what, let's see if we draw Diva form, and we did. Then we can pop this, and the rest of our turn, it's not, like, easy, but we can at least lose 1 plated armor instead of 2 and take much less damage. So now we're in a great setup. We'll still play a defend, and it's going to be a bit more of a slower burn than usual, but Diva form is like, I'm not saying it's impossible to lose with Diva form, but I do think it's a lot harder. I mean, it's a great card. I just hate taking 2 damage on this, okay? So sue me. This is a hard one for me, because Worship was, like, really good there, but do we really want to do triple damage on a single strike? It seems like that's not good enough. But to be honest, it probably was good enough now that I think about it, because it would have killed that enemy before they added more garbage to our deck. You might think I'd be upset that we're wasting our energy, but I'm just happy we purged 5 dazes from our deck right there. And this is like the longest fight we've had against these guys in ever. But we're still taking so little damage. Again, Worship in this case is actually bad because we have no cards but dazes. This is why I think these guys are like the worst for us. But, you know, if we rest once, whatever. All we need to do is have this and also Wrath. I'll play it, and then we'll draw Wrath next turn, and I'll be like, why did I play it? Okay. I think you should worship and then kill this guy. And then you might as well. I hate exiting the stance, but like, might as well draw to see if we got any more gas going on there. I don't know. I mean, this went fine. It's slow and I feel dumb, but like, it did go fine. So this is another 16 damage on that, and you are dead. Blue candle's very nice, actually. Dude, I'll tell you, Bowling Bash for certain is something I want to add here. I will rest, even though it makes me a coward. I really like Bowling Bash, and I've heard people say some not-so-nice things about it, and I think you are being big poopy heads, and you don't understand that even though a lot of bad enemies are just single enemies, some bad enemies are not single enemies, and they're going to ruin your freaking lives. Devil form, please? I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. I don't really want to exit stance here. I'm very happy with 9-plated armor. With 9-plated armor, I think, for me, our ideal boss is the Guardian. I do want Fear No Evil. So Slime, I don't think is bad either, to be honest. Toy Ornithopter I've come to respect a little bit. So, whenever a card is retained... Okay, yes, we want Lesson Learned. Wallop actually has been changed now, I can see. Still seems to me to be like a mostly inferior dash, but, I mean, we're not playing as the Silent. I do like the idea of Establishment. Whenever a card's retained, reduces its cost by 1. We only have one retained card, I think. So it's not worth it yet, in my opinion, but I really like Anchor. It gives us a little bit more time until we need to get to plated armor from Devaform. And I'll just take a Juzu Bracelet to stay what I would consider to be ahead of the curve here. So, let's just be straight up here. We're not going to bother entering Calm. I'd rather just hit you pretty hard. We can also enter Calm this way. I think we want to do this. And then we'll enter Calm, which is not really that relevant, but then we can hit you pretty good. And we'll hit you pretty good again. We will be hit ourselves, and we don't want to draw Diva Form. We didn't. Wow, that's a surprise indeed. I was going to say we just need unattack, and we got it. Vira is fine. I don't really want anything here. Because we're fighting a relatively tricky enemy, I'd rather over-rest early. That's my 2 cents, and I could be very, very wrong. The only thing I can think of here is we'd love to draw Mantra early. Whatever, Worship, so we can get to maybe triple damage earlier. But I think we're just going to overcommit right out of the gate. Do something like that. I would love to exit stance. Fear No Evil does a great job of that. It does, and there's a genuine negative, you know? We don't have the ability to play Diva Form, which is a really, really, really good card. Like, it's super good. I don't know if you've been watching for a long time. Let me tell you something, though. I'm super glad I rested. So we'll exit. Oh, dude. Then we'll enter Calm again. You're in a terrible spot. I hope we can Lesson Learn you. We're not going to be able to Lesson Learn you. That has not been a good card for us so far. Pantograph is an awesome get, though. To be honest, sure, Devotion kind of plays into this, but I sort of like the idea of an upgraded Flow State as early as possible. It's one of those cards, like, I don't think I've actually made anything happen with the Flow State at all. But in my head, I'm like, it must be good. I think I'll spend an energy to do damage and then store 2 energy in the Calm State, more or less. And I mean, like, it seems like Flow State is pretty good here. So we get 2 energy, 10 damage, 12 damage, 23 would be on 19. It's not enough to kill you. Because it's not enough to kill you, I don't want to do it at all. retain flying sleeves. And we're not going to be weak any longer, which is nice. Surely we can make lesson learned work here. We can't make lesson learned work here. I gotta tell you, I kind of want to just stall until it comes around again. I don't want this card to be trash. It's not its fault that it's being trash, but like, I'm willing to wait is all I'm saying. I don't really need worship here. And we should have been doing this more often, probably. Even if it only hits a defend, I'm still happy. I honestly do still think a devotion is pretty, like, is on the list of things we want here. I think flow state not exhausting. It's not gonna make it always playable, but I think it's good enough to believe in here. So Diva form is really nice here, and we might as well get devotion working early. Both of those powers are pretty mission critical for keeping us going here. I think we might as well. Yes, that does not enter comm. That's correct. I'm not gonna run the risk of us not getting flow state next turn, and I'm happy we didn't. So let's just defend, and I'll just hit you. So we're only taking 16 damage. It's nothing. Useless. Now we got mantra. 30, 51 damage. It's a little whack, right? 21. I'll take you to 73. Like, it's actually a pretty good spot to keep you at. And then hopefully we can get into Eruption, like Wrath once more. And I think we definitely want to just do it. Yeah, this seems right. And staying in the Wrath state at this point is probably our best option. Like, that's pretty sweet. I'm just happy we were able to at least use Lesson Learned a couple of times. So, Eruption, 20. Okay, we got you again. Easy fight. There's so much good stuff here. A second Diva form is great, but like a Wish that allows you to play 2 Diva form is great as well. But we have to draw a Wish we have to draw it not on the same turn that we draw Diva form. We have to draw it before. But I still think it's really good. And dude, honestly, give me Cracked Crown. Not everybody agrees with me on this one. I think I have had the danger in the past where I've added too many cards. So to have an inability to add more cards maybe is actually like a positive. Not for everybody, but for a not so good player maybe. So basically, we're laying a lot of our ability to win this run right now on the hands of our doubled up Diva forms. If we draw Wish early, is awesome, dude. Nothing can stop us. You're so lucky. I might even... I think I'm going to stall you. I really want Lesson Learned to hit a Diva form. I'm willing to grind for it. Plus, like, essentially, you can't hurt me at all, so what do I care? I can wait. There you go. It hit Flying Sleeves. Still fine. I do like the idea of having another Protect, actually. Although now that I think about it, with so many Diva forms, might not be that necessary. I'm going to cut out an unupgraded Defend. Again, we have Diva forms. It's so unbelievably lucky, but I'm not complaining. So this is kind of a classic archetype we've had going on here. It's doing wonders for us, and I'm a happy man. I'm a very happy man. I do want to kill these guys before they steal my gold, though. I can live with the fact that you're probably going to get to steal my gold. But I'd still like to kill you. We needed Eruption for it to even be plausible. And I mean, I'm looking and I'm like, dude, it's not plausible. Maybe if we had chosen to pop the Flex, but I'm not popping a Flex potion just to save like 30 gold. It's a pretty good potion. Yo, an Entropic Brew, though. Should start using these. Might come in handy. Honestly, I like, we don't need to buy War Paint. We're gonna level up enough anyway. I think Omamori, just to protect us from curses, allows us to be a little bit more aggressive in some situations as well. If we're gonna, we might as well pop the Flex Potion. Because what I'm thinking is, like, you want to erupt. Flow state. Not taking that much damage. Drink your Entropic Brew. Probably just cool it there. We're only taking 4 damage. That's just drinking a potion. So that's not bad at all. Certainly, Diva Form defends. Defend? Seems pretty good there. So we're going to draw Wish later, which sadly is not nearly as good. Definitely think we just want to hit you there. Protect is going to save us a lot here, I think. So what the... Wish doesn't work with anything right now. Now Wish will work with something. But what would you even use it? For 4 energy? There's nothing we... Well, actually, for 4 energy, we could start doing triple damage. By double casting a mantra. It would cost us 1 energy, but we would get triple damage. It's just weird, because I'm like... I don't think we want to do it. Yeah, 4 energy, triple damage. Because I think we still want to play Defends after that. As idiotic as that sounds, I think we'd still end up taking more damage. We might, the trade-off might be that we would get a lesson learned to probably work here, but I don't know, man. I think this is definitely like flow state and go for it, and you can always fudge the numbers with the fire potion if you gotta. Start there. So you got 18 block. We got there. No. Okay, this is where things are gonna get a little bit more interesting. Let's try a power. I think battle him is our best option, but I don't think it's great here. No defense is frustrating. So I think an early worship is fine, and then we'll just play it a little cool. Take a little damage. Wish and no Diva Form, please. It's exactly what we wanted. Also gives us a free defend. So we're taking no damage. Let's get Devotion out there. Okay, so we got all our setup. Now it's time to actually do some damage before this guy ruins our life. It's a weird one, but hear me out. Enter Calm. The flow state is not worth that much here. But I think maybe you still do it. Like you flow state, then you get a little damage out of Bowling Bash, then you re-enter Calm. I don't know, man. We're gonna have to hit him fairly hard. We could do triple damage this turn. We'll definitely get to play everything, but we're gonna get it next turn anyway. I don't know if we're more likely to draw good stuff next turn, but like, retain this, because it'll be very advantageous. 26. Have to play that, unfortunately. I might be going too slow, but it has not hurt us in the least as of the present moment. I think we should exit stance, unless this will kill you. It won't. So what was the point of that? Well, I think just by, again, fudging the numbers a little bit, got a decent amount out of that. Spirit Shield, you look hilarious. We don't really need a cheaper wish. There might be a circumstance in which we do. I think for now, you really want that upgraded Deva form. That way you get to, you know, a higher number of plated armor. Probably. So yes, put me in the calm state. Thank you. Pretty solid first turn. Always want to see Wish no Diva form. I keep pronouncing it both ways, by the way. It's a bad habit, but it makes me laugh. Okay, so 24 plated armor is going to vindicate my decision to fight all these elites. Note, this just says enemy. It does not say, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? It does not say it has to be a non-minion. So we'll just ice you, and it totally worked, and it upgraded itself. I think that was an okay turn. We do want to hit this guy at some point. It's on my list of things to do. Please let me exit stance next turn. Thank you. Thank you. We got a lot of calmness here. Actually, we could get to triple damage, too. Why not start there? Then we can definitely kill you. Not that that's that. We could definitely kill you and enter calm. Are we ready to do that? I think we're ready to do that. You're doing 52, you're doing 42 damage. I bet you thought that was gonna be good, but doesn't quite get you there. Doesn't quite get you there. Unfortunately, I'm not really getting there that quickly either. But, you know, Rome wasn't built in a day or whatever. Might as well bust out like this. Bit by bit. Bit by bit, we can get there. We're going to get some energy next turn for popping out of that. We're going to have triple damage this turn. 21 damage. Okay, I think we finally have you. Dude, this is a very safe run when we draw Wish first. When we don't draw Wish before Deva form, I don't know. We luckily haven't had it happen that often. So, you know, that's like, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. But for now, when you draw Wish early, it's pretty solid. So, you were doing 29 damage. It's not really my favorite turn one that we've ever had, but that's okay. Wow. When it works, like, what can you say, right? You are doing 24 damage. But you are, you know, there's other negatives associated, so I would rather at least get in here and hit you or something. But no triple damage malarkey's required right now, I think. Yet, at least. I think we'll do this. We're entering calm, and then, like, flow state out of it. Kill you. Man, you guys are hitting real hard. Let's re-enter calm here. Oops, I did it again, baby. Austin Powers. Just look it up. Alright, this is my sort of run. I feel like we're in control. It's a lot easier to win, in my experience, when you can get 24 damage, sorry, 24 block per turn for no reason whatsoever. I think that's really cool. It helps out. That's SpongeBob SquarePants. You can't sneak that by me. So we'd rather get... dude, absolutely. Actually, this is huge. I was going to say we'd rather have a card become better. Might as well take advantage of Omamori, right? And actually, I think Stone Calendar is going to be real nice for us. Do we really want to transform a card? I'm actually going to say no right now. Because I think we're looking great. You won't see me do that very often. You won't see me do that very often. But this is an unusual run. You still want to play Deva form. It is unfortunate, though. And we are going to be hit. But we have Pantograph. It is poor timing, though. Well. You really want to do 52 damage on this turn? Like, does that seem fair to you? I can't draw, so Wish right now is useless. That's not going to happen that often, though. Can't weaken you, unfortunately. That's 42 damage, by the way. Sorry. Now we can play Wish with anything. We don't really want to wish Eruption into existence. It's weird, but I think you like wish, like flying sleeves. Hey, yeah, they ended up like definitely being the right play. I think you should stall for lesson learned. Because we have protect, even if we don't draw it this turn, you know, we're feeling pretty safe on the next turn. This was a mature play. There we go. Very nice. Very nice. I don't think we need Wave of the Hands. I think we have enough damage. I know we were gonna get 25 back anyway, but I wanted to be safe on this one. So this is a tough one, right? Because you could stall and try to draw Wish first. But the value of a Devil Form is already pretty good. There's not really much else. I mean, you could cast it with Devotion. It's actually not that bad. I think you play it when you see it. It's as simple as that. I would have liked to have gotten it in a different order, but so what? And we're straddling two lines here. So I do think you play it with Devotion. Yeah, I can live with that. So we're gaining 6 mantra per turn. I think that's a nice pivot out of our out of the archetype we were thinking about previously. So we'll still we'll erupt, exit the eruption stance. Honestly, we might as well worship again. Then on our next turn, we're gonna get the benefit yet again. It's pretty nice. So there is if we could draw faster, there is going infinite potential here. But we need to get worship every turn. It's a nice consolation prize compared to how we were gonna roll this earlier. I think it's totally fine. You know, I mean, why not try to make lesson learned work if we can? It's not that good as an attack by itself to begin with. And we will again enter triple damage next turn. I think this deck, quite literally just needs more attacks. We're not, when we play Devil Form first, we're not straddling two lines. With Wish, I should say. 28, then. We surely have you. Hold on. There we go. But when we play that much Mantra, we're not straddling two lines. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I know you're but with Wish you could do 100 damage per... No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Get out of here. I don't trust it. Honestly, I think we want 3 miracles to start with. We got some expensive cards. I can live with this. Anyway, the point is, this is actually it's a devotion-driven run now, which is kind of interesting. But it depends on when we draw a Wish. And that's kind of cool. I don't think we've had that before. Now we know. There's almost there's 2 different runs here. If you draw Wish before Devil Form, you probably play it with Devil Form, because if it ain't broke, don't fix it. if you draw Wish before Devotion, but after Devil Form. You probably want to play it with Devotion, and then you're just rolling a very strange run. Hold on. Hold on. 42 damage. I hate to do it in this order. But if I do it like this and enter Calm, it's 27. You'll be in the 30s. I have to do it like this. We could have played that differently, I'm sure, to get the benefit. I don't think we need to exit stances often. I don't know. To be honest, I feel like I've been babbling for a little bit here. My brain's kind of mush. I've been playing a lot of video games today. I'll be excited to be moving on, I think. Finish my night. I still, I don't know. Let's cut strikes, because until we get Devil Form, we need them. None of the cards really appeal to me that much, but we got enough to get some relics. So Breaking Block applies vulnerability is something that, you know, previously we've not been able to do at all. I don't like these that much. I'd rather save and hope that we can use them at a future shop. You love it early. You love it. That's good enough. I mean, we feel like we're super in control. We've lost like less than 100 HP total over the last floor. Pardon me. Over the last floor, but you know, we're drawing Wish next turn. You could Wish Lesson Learn if you have some block. We actually might draw Wish this turn, so don't get your hopes up. Yeah, there it is. Let's enter Calm and kill this guy. We're not taking damage right now, but like, I don't really care about playing Wish. I'll wait for it to come around on a reshuffle or not at all. Doesn't really matter, I think. $17, so I can hit you twice. We could stall just to get Stone Calendar to work. Like, you could Wish a Protect into existence and then just hit him. That also works. Depends whether you're going for style points. You know, actually, I do think having more attacks is good enough. I will fight you here for sure. We haven't gotten a turn 1 Wish in a while. Just throwing that out there. I think it's okay to pull like an Eruption, Flying Sleeves, Empty Mind. Now we got a turn 1 Wish. We can't use it on Diva Form. It's kind of nasty. But I think we'll still play Diva Form and not play Wish. And then, I don't, you know, sure, I'll play Devotion. We're only taking 6 damage. 6 damage to get a rare relic, if that's what it ends up being, is pretty okay. You're doing 38 damage, around 20. Okay, so we're going to take a little bit more damage. I don't think we're going to take much more, but I could be wrong. So Worship does some decent stuff for us here. Oh, you gotta love it. There we go. To be honest, I'm kind of... I like the... I like the Worship... double up on Devotion play that we did that one time. That was surprisingly good. Okay, Protect becomes better. We can no longer become frail. Against the Timekeeper, I don't think that's our play anymore. And do we... I was going to say, is there even anything else that warrants an upgrade? I guess a free attack being slightly better is always nice. No, that's just far too expensive to be practical. I actually think getting heals off of powers is pretty good. And I actually think a Carve Reality for a little bit of extra damage is very solid as well. Whenever you play 10 cards, draw a card. So we might as well take our pick of potions. I don't like stance potions that much. that they could save our life, I should say. But I think actually energy plus speed and artifact. That way, speed plus artifact, it's 2 potions, 5 decks permanently, which is good enough. Good enough to be pretty stoked about, at least. Honestly, I think we do accelerate this here, but this is not how you want to start. It's pretty rough. But I think you use the exact strat you were talking about earlier, and you still wish yourself a Deva form into existence. And just like really put up a heavy block. We do still get hit, but I think all things considered, that was pretty good. Lesson learned, we got the cheapest use of that I've ever seen in my entire life. And actually came out looking not so bad there, to be honest. You're doing 32 damage. This is like an erupt, flying sleeves, bowling bash, flow state defend situation yet again. You'd think by now he would realize, like, you don't really scare me all that much. With the 34 damage, you're gonna have to do a lot better than that in this situation. Mind you, we did use a staggering amount of potions to make this happen as well, so I'm not trying to brag. Surely not. Definitely smite follow-up, and that's good enough. Or a calcum. I don't know if I see that being useful, but that's okay. Probably rather not. Oh, we have blue candle. Okay, so yes, I will become cursed. And then that gives us the chance to upgrade. Might as well get an upgraded smite every time that card shows up. It's a lot more useful for us than any of the, saving a 1 energy once, I think. And, we'll just stick to the plan here. Definitely do want to play Deva form. 27 damage. Not drawing... That's fine. Can I kill you? No. No. Not drawing blocks on turn 1 is like a commonly recurring problem. Mind you, we did get Deva form, but like... Is that supposed to impress me or something? I keep forgetting we don't have to kill all these guys at once either. We can kill them over the course of several turns. I forgot to play another defend. I apologize, I'm very dumb. So I do think we want to double up devotion. It's a weird run, dude. Maybe we're not gonna double up devotion this turn. Instead, we're just gonna chill. We're just gonna hang out. But now I'm like, oh, dude, I might be able to kill you. 23. I screwed this up. I think we'll just do it that way. The long and short of it is we probably don't need to play Wish to make good things happen on this run. Yeah, like, case in point. Oh, this is not gonna... Oh, that'll kill you. Okay. No. So we know we're gonna get there anyway. You might as well just upgrade Fear No Evil. I think we've had a pretty... good run here. I'm a happy man. I'm ready to have some fun. I hate to play it, but you have to play it. Now, I'm basically unwilling to play Eruption here, so let's stall. A lot of this run will come down to when Wish shows up. Wish showed up in just like a horrible position, I think we will stall it and not play it. I think we will play Devil form, but not Devotion, which will determine, you know, to a large extent how we choose to continue on the run. Because we need Wish to work with something. No block here is horrible, though. I think you stall. Alright, sorry. 18 block. That doesn't sound so bad. So, what's good here? Fear No Evil is very nice. We have a lot of cards to work with. I'll draw 3 cards. I think that's fine. And then I think we can definitely afford to do a Smite and a follow-up. I'm still a little stunned. I think we should strength you up this turn. That sucks. I'm still a little stunned by the apparent lack of defense in our deck. I think when we draw Protect, we've got to show it the respect it deserves. And not play it immediately. Okay, we're just stalling again. Come on, Wish. Come on, Wish. You're going to get us there. I know you're going to get us there. Don't play Devotion. Yeah, I hate it as well, just for the record. That was an okay turn. Wish could work with Worship, but I definitely don't think it's the right play. If we're going to play 3 cards, we will take a little damage, but we don't have any other defense. It's a wasted card, but it's better than just throwing a Miracle down the drain. So Worship is pretty good here, but we'd only get triple damage on 2 attacks. But that's pretty good. I think it's just what the doctor ordered. Oh, thank God. Stone Calendar. You out of the shadows, you've done me an incredible service. Now I'm like, you got a couple choices. You gotta play 8 cards, or you can play no cards. We're gonna play no cards on this one, because I don't think we're playing 8 cards. Please just let me wish Devotion into reality. I beg you. That's fine. Do we want to play anything? You're going to think I lost my mind. I don't want to play basic strikes in a non-good stance against this guy. Okay, here's the thing. I tried. All right? I sincerely did. Done all I can do from that standpoint, in my opinion. Yet again, we're going to be caught doing this. It's okay. We're alive. Wish, you failed me. You failed me considerably. You failed me. I'm very disappointed. It was the only fight we had all game where this happened. And yet it happened at the worst possible moment. Now, I'm not suggesting we're dead. I'm not suggesting we're not dead. But I think, you know, flow state, smack him. Doesn't give you much, I'll admit. I guess we should have done flying sleeves in there. I mean, you have to, like, draw some gas on this. Let's put it that way. We have 3 energy. So, I mean, Worship doesn't get us where we need to go. We just need to live. I don't even think we're going to accomplish that. I'm very confident we're dead. That's so bad. I'm, again, devastated because all we had to do was draw a wish early without drawing the powers, but it, like 4 times in a row, it failed. That one hurts. I do take the blame for an over-reliance on a single card like that, but man, we could have also played Devotion earlier. I got a little attached to the perfect play, but thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. That was the great deal. Of course, subscribe. You also more in the future. For now, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. See ya.